We're talking about Lamar Alexander, you know, the senator from
Tennessee. We heard from Lindsey Graham, Chuck Grassley. It's an honor roll here.
It's a real honor roll here. All these people talking about guns. Lamar Alexander, he's real because he used to wear a flannel shirt.
Right.
That's how you know he's a real.
So he's like you and me.
He's just like us.
Right. He's worth about $25 million.
Yes. So here they're Chuck Todd, my main man Chuck Todd, who was interviewing Lamar Alexander, and he asked him a pretty easy question. Is there any circumstance, he says, is there any circumstance where you could see agreeing to background checks and banning assault weapons? And here's what Lamar says.
Can you envision a way of supporting the universal background checks bill?
Chuck, I'm going to wait and see on all these bills. You know, I think video games is a bigger problem than guns because video games affect people. But the First Amendment limits what we can do about video games. The Second Amendment to the Constitution limits what we can do about guns.
Yeah, see, because a psycho with an assault rifle may or may not slaughter dozens of people, but a kid hooked on video games is definitely going to be socially awkward.
Yeah. You know, Jimmy, guns kill people, but video games cause carpal tunnel syndrome.
That is correct.
And Jimmy, that's the real tragedy in America.
You know, Ben, sure, guns may seem like a bigger problem than video games, but when you're arguing in favor of dead school children, you end up saying a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You don't think you're gonna, because on paper it seems great.
He's got a couple. Let's go back. Let's rerun. What did he say about it again? Let's hear it.
You know, I think video games is a bigger problem than guns.
Yes, he thinks video games are a bigger problem than guns.
The First Amendment limits what we can do about video games. The Second Amendment to the Constitution limits what we can do about guns.
He'd love to vote for universal background checks, but his hands are tied by that damn Second Amendment, which guarantees people can own guns if they join a militia in the 1700s. Yes, and he's really against video games because they affect people. He says they affect, unlike guns, which have absolutely no effect on people except killing them.
Yeah, I love the guns affect people. The video games are worse than guns because video games affect people.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But guns don't affect people. I don't know if you noticed that.
United States Senate.
He's
That's right.
a senator.
Yeah, he's a senator.
Straight face.
Senior senator.
Senior
from
senator.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Straight face.